Okay, so just
Wait.
give me. So I'm recording. So just give me a thumbs up that it's cool that you're being recorded. Cool. All right.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me.
So you'll want to subscribe to that because I'm gonna post the video after this.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah. So what is it like being a Dominican in America?
At first, it's hard because there's like a lot of people that choose to speak English, and it's hard to find a people that can speak Spanish, you know. And it's like when you're gonna buy something, specifically when you're gonna buy something and you don't know how to say in English, it's like difficult. Cause me, that I have 5 years here, it's like difficult to speak in Spanish because my accent. You can see it that I'm Latina. So it's like difficult, but at the same time, it's way better than being there because there's a lot of problem in my country now. There's a lot of men's killing women for no reason. So it's like better being here now. And it's like sometimes it's difficult, and it's kind of difficult because my mom is there and I'm here like by myself all the time, and my brother and sister they are working, and my dad too. So I'm just by myself at home, and now that I'm not going to school, it's like being
Wow.
alone.
Jeez, your story is crazy. So first let me ask you what brought you
Yeah.
over from the Dominican Republic in the first place?
Let me first start because that way you understand. So when my dad came here, I was 1 year old. He came here illegal. He was here illegal. So and I didn't see him for 11 years. I didn't. So when I didn't know that he was going to DR. So he go to DR and tell me, "Oh, y'all gonna come with me." And he told me today, and like the next week we leave. We came here without like with knowing nothing, because we didn't know. So my brother came first with him, and then me and my sister came. It was like kind of difficult because I was with my mom my whole life, and it's like
Well, so why did you? Was your mom? Did your mom say you need to leave here, or did you choose, or what was that situation?
they take the decision that we came here because here actually it's a better life, even though it's difficult when you adapt to the stuff. It's like it's better here. Cause that way we're gonna bring her here and we're gonna live like all together. Even though that my mom and my dad they're not together for like 11 years, the same year that he came here, it's gonna be better. Cause like my family is gonna be here, and it's gonna be better. Cause like in the Dominican Republic, there's not that much jobs, and the jobs that you can take is like you not can make a lot of money, and it's like here my brother works and he send money to my mom is like a better life now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so so for you, what do you remember life being like in the Dominican Republic?
It was like being in the Dominican Republic was like always fun. Like every time that we gotta get out, like oh we gotta go to this place, we gotta da, da. And we was like around people at the time. That's why that when you come here, you always alone. That's like what make you want to go back to your country. Cause like in the Dominican Republic, I used to live like around a lot of people, my neighbors. We all used to be friends. And here it's just difficult to make friends, even specifically when you don't know English, because there are not much people here speaking English and you don't understand what they're talking about, and like you got,
Yeah.
it's like that way.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much here.
Yeah.
Now that what was it like coming into the United States? Did you come over illegally, or did you come what was
I
that
couldn't
whole?
leave it. It was legal because
Legal.
when my dad go to DR, he already got like other stuff
Oh, the
planned.
visa. I guess he got his visa or
Yeah.
citizenship or something.
Yeah.
Wow. So now since you've been over here, like I don't know. Are you part of a Dominican community or a Latina community? Is that part of your
I
life?
live in the town, so there's a lot of Latinos here, but there's a lot of Latinos that are ignorant. You know
Could you
that.
explain? Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah. Okay. So look, sometimes you are walking and then you're speaking in Spanish with your family and stuff, and they be like, "Oh, she's Latina," and that makes you think of like, what makes you think that I can speak Spanish, English? And then every time that you see like a different race of people, they be like, oh, pointing them because like there's another race, and that's ignorant. And a lot of Latinas that born here, they're like be like speaking in English in front of you, so they don't notice that you're talking about them. And like in the school when I first came here, like I just last 1 month, and then I get out of school in a school. And it was like difficult for me because I was like in only English school, and no one helped me at that time. I didn't have no friends, so it was difficult. Even though taking the train, coming home, because I was alone, I was by myself.
Wow.
And you know that like when you came here, it's like you don't have no friends at first, and they be speaking in English, and you don't know what they're talking about, and then sometimes they're talking about me, stuff like that, and you feel uncomfortable. And even my accent, that when I'm talking to someone, like a lot of people be asking me, "Oh, where you can go? I want to go to that place. You know where it is?" And sometimes that I be talking to them, and they don't understand me, and they be like, "What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?" That makes me so mad, and that's Indian people.
So how have you adjusted, or how have you not adjusted, but like how have you dealt with this? Like what are some things that you do to help you just kind of like brush it off or deal with it?
I started like put myself to learn English so I can be like, oh, I know English, so you can talk to me like that way. So like I put myself in a position that if I don't learn English, I'm not going out until I learn that word. You know that okay. So I'm Latina, but I still can speak English. Even though I have accent, I'm still can speak.
Yeah.
And it's like
Your
my
English is
dad.
great, by the way. I think your English is like very good. Yeah.
But it's like that way. But sometimes people be saying stuff. Sometimes I don't really understand a lot of stuff, but they saying, but I still try to understand. And if I don't understand, I was like, oh, explain it by other way, or some stuff like that.
So, what are some like for people who haven't had your experience, for people who are like white or who live in India, right? Like, cuz I talk to a lot of people on here from India. Like, what is one thing that you think people should know or should keep in mind about, Latinas or being Dominican, or what's something that people should know?
But we gotta keep in mind that everything here is not easy. It's difficult. Even though learning English, going out by yourself, is difficult. Sometimes you just wanna be like with your friends or something like that, but your dad is gonna be no, cause you don't know this, you know that. You're gonna feel afraid to going out. Cause look, one day I was walking by myself, and then this random guy came to me. He was trying to touch me. Yeah, and I was 12 years old at that,
Oh,
and he was trying to touch me, and I was like, I was not that long, so he touched my booty and other stuff, and I was like, oh, what did I do now? And I ran to my dad's work, and we didn't know what to do because this is a big country, so we don't know how to find people. My dad just get out, look if he can see him. They see him running. He saw him running, but they didn't catch him. So it's difficult. So if something happened to you like that, you just gotta like
yeah. What do you do? What do you do?
I do like every time that I specifically I don't get out at night. And night if I'm hungry and I'm alone home since morning to the night to like late night, it might be 1 a.m., 12. I be alone. But if I'm hungry, I just order something. Don't go out at night because here and specifically in the Bronx, there are a lot of people that's not like that they don't understand you. They're just trying to talk to you. And there's a lot of people that do drugs and other stuff, and they do stuff that they don't want to do, and they leave them like that.
Did you
Cause
say
there's
that you're in New York City?
yeah, I'm in the Bronx.
Oh, the Bronx. Like, oh, yeah, it's just so ridiculous. You think you come to America and this place is gonna be like it's not gonna have these issues, but
Yeah,
like, do you think that like thinking about racism right in America and what's going on now, like, do you feel like you're more afraid to be like, do you think that it's more difficult um to navigate things as a woman or as a brown person? You know what I mean? Like, is that like, what do you think? Is that the right question to ask? I don't know if I'm asking it, but
it's
like,
like but if the question what you want to ask like a brown skin woman or a white skin woman, there's difficult by both ways because men's now they're just trying to touch women, and there's like ignorant people here.
Yeah,
Wait, they're coming. Sorry.
you're good.
Okay, now it's good like that. And there's a lot of stuff, but I have a lot of people have been racist to me. A lot of people. I was in the laundry, and my brother doesn't know that much English. So I was trying to talk to him. Was like, "What? I don't understand. You say it again. Say it again. Say it again." And I told him, and I think I said it the right way. I was like, "Can you give me one my chin?" And it was like, "I don't understand. You say it again. Say it again. Say it again." And it was like so difficult for me that I got stressed and I just leave because that's not comfortable.
Yeah. What do you think that people like? How do you think that we can make things better? Like, what do you think we can do?
We can do is like leave the other person alone because you don't know what they've been through, and then that much a lot of people here actually they be saying a lot of stuff that might hurt us. Specifically, I don't care because
Okay,
I
it's
don't
okay.
care.
You can say
I
whatever you
don't
need to.
I don't care now, but I used to care a lot. Now I don't care what they say. The way they used to judge me by the way that I dress, because they say that I dress like a boy. They used to say it. So I was like, I don't care no more,
Yeah.
because here the boys want to see you with shorts, tops, and other stuff. And I used to wear like long pants, sweatshirts, stuff like that. And they be saying a lot of stuff. But the thing that I have to tell you is, don't care about anything. If they touch you, touch them back, push them back. That's how life is here. No one's gonna do nothing about it. Even though that you are a woman, that you are a man, nothing.
Hmm.
The only person that's gonna protect you is your family, and not no more, because they be like this tense. Look, my dad be working all the time, and when I call him, he sometimes don't answer. So I know he's not gonna be with me all the time, because he gotta do stuff to make to put us on a better place here. And now when I have something, I just keep it by myself, and if I have a problem, I just deal with it with myself. I don't tell nobody. I just deal with myself. Even though I'm 14 years old, I'm 14. I deal with by myself. Look, in a school they used to bully me when I first came here because I didn't know English. And every time that the teacher told me to read, I used to not know how to say words. And they used to bully me because of that. They used to laugh a lot, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna read no more." I used to say that, but now I don't care.
Hmm.
Because if you don't do this stuff, you're not gonna be good in this life. You're not gonna be good here.
Yeah, it's that's you're just like so strong. I just have to say, like, you're so strong. Thank you so much for like sharing your story and for just being badass. For like yeah, really, like, like coming to this country and not knowing English and then learning it and understanding, and now your English is so good. And I bet you that a lot of people actually like look up to you and think of you as a strong person. Maybe people don't say it, but like at least I see it. Just from knowing you for like 10 minutes. So like that's awesome. And well, I gotta ask you, like, what are your dreams? Like, what do you, if you could make $100,000 a year doing anything you wanted to do, what would you want to do?
I want to be a nurse here. First of all, I want my mom to came here because she was the one that I was with my whole life. So I want her to came here. Then I want to get a school. I want to go to college. I want to finish college, and I want to. If I can be a doctor at that time, I'm gonna be a doctor. But then, if I can, I'm gonna be a nurse. That's what I want.
That's great. Well, good luck to you. Like, yeah, I wish you all the best. And do you have any, before we go, do you have any last things that you'd like to say to the audience?
I'm just gonna say, be strong. Just if someone tell you something, just act like you don't care. Even though that you hurt, you act like you don't care, because they always gonna try to hurt your feelings by some random way.
Hmm.
They're gonna say offensive stuff to make you feel, to show you that they're bigger than you, cause just they be here for a long time. My experience was the when I came here, I didn't know English, and it was really. that at that time, but now I don't care no more because I'm trying to learn. And that's the thing. You gotta make yourself, you gotta prove yourself, not other people. You gotta prove yourself that you're strong, that you gotta do what you gotta do to make yourself feel better. If you know how to speak English, try to learn English to make yourself feel better. If you don't want to learn English, that's okay. But do it for yourself, not for other people. That's what I gotta say.
Ah, killing it. You're killing it. Thank you so much. This was a real gift. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, Building Underscore Bridges.
Yes.
I'm gonna upload the video right now, so you'll be able to catch this whole thing, and other people watch it too. So your word will be spread.
Thank
All
you.
right, all right. See you later. Good luck.
Okay.
Bye.